everybody, I'm Jessicat and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm in snapshot 17W13B of Minecraft, which was just released yesterday, I believe. And this video was supposed to go out yesterday, but I had a whole bunch of problems with it, and so I'm sorry that didn't happen. But anyway, in snapshot 17W13A, parrots were added to the game, and they're being a bit noisy right now, but as you can see, parrots are going to be added in Minecraft 1.12, and if you don't know anything about these guys, they will basically imitate mobs around them, and I think it's really cool. If you want information about like the general information on the parrots and stuff like that, you can go look up for another YouTuber's video, because I don't want to cover that. This is not a news video. I'd imagine you've probably already seen a news video by now. This is just trying to find out a little more about how the parrots imitate mobs, and I think I've found some pretty interesting stuff. So first I'm going to start off by showing you the mobs that the parrots will not imitate, and most of them are here. And as you can see, these are all the passive mobs, or the mobs that won't attack you. Except for the llama. The parrots will not imitate llamas, and I thought that was interesting because llamas will attack you if you attack them. But I guess Mojang decided not to add that. But I'm gonna show you like some of the different mob imitations these parrots do. So if I put down a cave spider, you'll notice that all the parrots, well, not all of them, but a lot of the parrots start making cave spider noises. And by the way, in the previous snapshot, there was a glitch with the cave spider where the parrots would not imitate cave spiders, but now that's been fixed, so that's all good. And I'm just going to go through some interesting mobs that the parrots will imitate. So first of all, we have the wolf, and the wolf I thought was very interesting because it's not usually considered a hostile mob. You know, it'll attack you if you attack it, but otherwise it'll leave you alone, right? But the parrots do imitate it, so if I place one here, you'll hear them bark, and it's really cute. It's pretty funny too. I just love the sound of that. So yeah, the parrots will imitate a wolf, and they sound just amazing when they do that. And next up, we have the witch, and the witch I just decided to include because it sounds funny when the parrots imitate a witch. In fact, several of these are in here just because they sound funny, and I'm sorry if that's not your thing, but I just love hearing these. So here's the witch. And notice that the parrots don't make a perfect imitation of the noise that the witch makes. Like, it's not quite the same, and that's because, you know, the parrots are doing the best, but they can't quite perfectly imitate her. And I think that's kind of cool that they don't make the exact noise, because, you know, it almost makes it a little more realistic, as if Minecraft was realistic, but you know what I mean. Next up, we have the Vindicator. And the Vindicator also, I thought, sounded really funny. It's hilarious to hear these guys sounding like villagers. And of course they won't do that with a regular villager because they don't imitate passive mobs, but here, listen to this. So there you go. And it's a bit more high-pitched than the actual Vindicator sound, but I thought that was really funny too. Next up is the Vex, and I might have to turn up the volume on this one, because the Vex makes this really quiet sound, but it sounds really cool. It makes this cool whooshing noise. So here's the Vex. So I don't know how well you can hear that, but hopefully you can hear the whooshing noise that the Vex is making, and that the parrots are doing their best to imitate, and I think that's pretty cool. The shulker is probably my favorite sound of all, and just listen to this. Just listen to this. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! They sound so amazing. I love that sound. I love the sound the parrots make next to a shulker. I think it's hilarious. And I think the shulker sound should be replaced with the sound the parrots make, because the parrots make it better than the shulker does, let's face it. Next is the polar bear, and again, the polar bear isn't usually considered a hostile mob, though I guess it will attack you in certain circumstances. But the parrots will imitate the polar bear, as you can see right here. It's weird, it almost sounds like a blaze. They almost sound like a blaze when they imitate a polar bear. And next up is the Guardian, and like the Vex, with the Guardian, the parrots make a really cool whooshing sound, and I didn't even know the Guardian made this sound, but apparently it does, or it makes it sound similar to this, because the parrots will imitate it like that. And you can hear them, it sounds almost like wind this time. And I think that's really cool. Next up is the Enderman, and I think the parrots sound really interesting when they imitate an Enderman, because the sound is higher pitched, and I don't know, I really like it. It sounds like, I don't know exactly what this sounds like ocean waves or something. Like, the sound is really interesting. Put in the comments what you think this sounds like, because it sounds like something to me, but I'm not exactly sure what. And I saved the very best for last. You see, creepers in Minecraft, well, they're known for creeping up on you. That's why they have their name. And I think the amazing thing about the parrots is that they are a warning system, a warning sign for the creepers. See, the idea is if you have a creeper, the creeper just sneaks up behind you and it doesn't make any noise when it's walking after you, so you can't hear it at all. And then you only have a short warning sign, that hissing noise that it's so famous for, before it explodes and destroys all your stuff. And the amazing thing about the parrots, in my opinion, is that they'll imitate the creeper even when it's not making any sound. So if I go over here and I lead the creeper over here, you'll hear they make that hissing noise. And I think that's really cool. So if you didn't know, there's a way to put a parrot on your shoulder, and that is just by taming a parrot with a cookie and then right-clicking it. If I can, you need an empty hand. But there, as you can see, the parrot is now on my shoulder. And so if I encounter a creeper on my travels, and I don't know that I have encountered a creeper, the parrot will let me know. You can hear the hissing. The parrot is hissing to let me know that there's a creeper nearby. And so this way I will always have a warning to know that there's a creeper, and I will never be scared by creepers again. So that's the coolest sound. That's the coolest use, I think, for the parrot, is a warning sound for creepers when there had been none before. And that's basically all I have to say about the parrots. Hopefully you enjoyed the video exploring some of the funny, cool sounds that the parrots make. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like it if you did, and have a good day. Bye!